I will be explaining to you in this video what you should look for, to perceive, to understand, to just understand if you're training hard enough. Just look out for these things and have that in mind, and you will know if you're actually maxing yourself out. It's not complicated. For the number one, I will show you a list of what you should always look at. It's called rate of perceived exertion. It explains to you how hard are you going, how should you be feeling depending on how hard you're going. But you should always go to the max, to the level 10, and you should always, after every set, feel exhausted, that you cannot breathe, that you cannot literally do anything. You cannot finish your set and be like, okay, I can speak. You know, when you finish your set, you shouldn't be able to speak. You need to crave rest after your set. So you look for that. You need to search for that and try to achieve that. Main things you should look for is RAP, how many rests you have in reserve. So you should have 0 reps in your reserve. You need to kill that muscle completely. You need to penetrate that muscle for it to not be able to move anymore. So sometimes when I do my triceps extensions, I literally, since I cannot do anymore, I'm trying to move with my hand down. I'm trying to help with my left hand to my right hand, and I'm trying to move it down just so I can do my triceps extensions. And that's the point I'm trying to explain it to you. You need to kill that muscle so bad that you cannot move it anymore. I've seen people go to the gym and they do bam bam bam, and they're like starting to speaking with his friend, like nothing happened, you know. So doing this and speaking with him, or doing this, finish it, and and what do you have to tell me, you know? So they just immediately start speaking. You need to be out of breath completely, you know. I'm trying to recreate this to you, but understand it, you know, you understand me. Because if you always finish your sets with 5 to 6 reps in the tank, you yourself know that you're not doing enough. So I don't know why you're watching this video. You yourself know you're always having more sets, you always have more reps in your reserve. Like, you know you're not training hard enough. For muscle to grow, you need at least 0 to 3 reps in your reserve, but it should always be 0, of course. Number 2, if you have strength plateau, you have a problem. If you're not achieving bigger strength, if you're not progressing in that, if your lifts haven't improved in weeks, months, you're not training hard enough. And if you're not improving for a longer period of time, you're not doing something right. I don't know, it doesn't have to be necessary that you're not training hard enough, but 90% of the time it's probably that. If it's not that, then it's nutrition. Good way to track progression in the gym is to have a pen and a book, and to track how much you're lifting every gym, every workout. I've searched for my book, I don't have it here, but I will show you a picture how I always bring it to my gym, and I always track how much I lifted, how much I lifted, how many reps, what exercises. That's really good because it gives me a good document on what I did, and I know the next week that I should try and break that. I should try and progress in those weights, in those lifts. Yeah, I always know how much I lift. I always know how much I lifted last week, and I can always try and progress. I have literally really good visible representation of what I did last week. Last rep should always be slower, with form breaking down a little bit, being worse, you know, and doing it worse, and form being just less clean. And that is not bad in particularly, just you need to be in some normal range, of course. You need to hit that muscle to target it well, but that's how you should know that you're doing a good job. First rep, second rep, first set, second set, and then the third one you should probably lower the weights because you cannot lift anymore, and form should be worse. If your breathing heart rate was calmer during that set or in your reps, you probably didn't go hard enough. Of course, outside indicators for if you're training hard enough. You feel sore, you feel tired after training sessions. You come home maybe your body is craving sleep, maybe your body is craving rest. That's what you should look for. Even me, after I work for years, my body still craves rest after some gym sessions. It doesn't mean that you need to always crave that feeling, but my body still asks for maybe a little bit of sleep or a little bit of rest. You should look for that. That means that you really went hard that gym session. I mostly feel that when I'm doing some really explosive workouts, where I have little to no time to rest, maybe 30 seconds between reps, which I implement a lot of lately. I just feel like they're hitting me the best. As many people confuse the slight effort with maximum effort. A lot of people just think that if they gave in a little bit, that they gave their maximum. They feel that if their muscle starts burning, that they give already their maximum. But their maximum is when they are feeling like they're going to puke, like when they're feeling really fatigued, just dead, you know. And that should be it for this video. Go to my Instagram account, the Mickey Fit, ask me for any tips. You can reach out to my DMs, you can comment on this video. Please guys, like and share and subscribe, and yeah, stay for more. I'll see you in the next one.